Hi, my name is Lanie Rohman, and my book title is A Feminist Reckoning with Internalized Misogyny. As a lifelong learner and feminist, I challenge to bring a different point of view based on a lifetime of personal and societal experiences. The silver lining in all these experiences has gifted me resilience, self compassion, and the courage to advocate for myself and for others that are like me. This book explores my journey in navigating what it means to be feminine and following my passions despite society's expectations. I hope you, my audience, can allow space for my perspective as a woman that is constantly struggling with imposter syndrome to share her story. My story of internalized messages about what it means to be a woman, how I need to behave, my role, often these messages go against my passion, my career, my hobbies. I even question my own abilities. I hope by the end of my book, you are able to take away that the assumptions, roles society places on women are just that, and they no longer define me. I have dealt with imposter syndrome my whole life, and is one of my biggest challenges that I have to face. Imposter syndrome is when you feel like your successes weren't deserved, or you feel like wherever you are in life, whatever job you have, whatever school you go to, whatever grade you got in your homework, was due to luck. I always thought this for me. I thought everything I got was luck. I made it to the honors program due to luck. I made it to CSU due to luck. I have always doubted myself. And by always doubting myself, it's been very draining. I realized though, as I've gotten older, that this wasn't just a me problem. It was society's problem. Society has been telling women that we are less capable, that we are less competent, and that we are less educated than men, that we are the lesser gender. I needed to unlearn this internalized misogyny that I've created in myself. I remember in 4th grade, I was told that I could never run as fast as the boys in my grade. And for me, that was a huge deal as a little 4th grader. I remember going home, telling my mom about it, and crying to myself that night. I woke up the next day and was more motivated and determined than ever to run faster and stronger in cross country. This anger from these messages that women are less capable have led me to have more motivation and strength. Also, I've always enjoyed having girly hobbies or feminine hobbies, but I've always felt conflicted whether I should say them or not. I love to bake, I love to cook, I love to read happy ending romance novels, I love to color, all of those things. But yet, when someone asks me, what do you like to do? I like to say, I like to scuba dive, I like to ski, I like to run. Which I do like to do, but I never tell them anything else. I want them to think of me not as more manly, but that I was better than these other girls who do other things like makeup and stuff. I feel like society thinks that masculinity is equals seriousness, competence, and professionalism. And due to this, I felt like I had to hide a part of myself to other people. I learned that I eventually needed to embrace my full self. By being my full, confident self, it wasn't easy to learn. I have tried to embrace being soft and strong, ambitious yet feminine. Happiness and integrity required being my true self. A few lessons I've learned have been self-compassion and acceptance. These are essential for resilience and pushing back against the system. Imposter syndrome reflects societal messages and not personal failure, and that we all need to remember this no matter what you identify as. Advocacy and authenticity come from embracing your true self. And lastly, some key messages I want to convey are: society's assumptions about women are social constructs and not truths, and we always need to remember that. For me, it's extremely hard to remember that, even though I consider myself a feminist, just because I realize all the internalized misogyny I have built inside of me. Disregarding stereotypes allows for self-compassion, authentic connection, and equality. And lastly, life should be a place for growth, joy, and capability without apology. You should not have to hide your true self from other people. You should not feel ashamed to be your true self in front of other people. And you should feel that your accomplishments are due to your abilities and due to how hard you have tried, and nothing else. Thank you.